What is up, everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are reviewing an awesome lineup of blasters, and I cannot wait to show you guys that, but had to pull out my Eddie Munson cosplay, well, at least part of it. Didn't want to wear the wig because I felt like it'd be distracting and in the way, but most of the outfit is here, the most important parts. And just for fun, to have a little theme going with these blasters we're about to show you. So today we are going to review, obviously, the Stranger Things Adventure Force lineup that is brand new. These you can purchase at Walmart, and I picked them up online. But we do have a Babysitter Bat Blaster that looks pretty cool. We have the Demogorgon Blaster, and this one I thought was pretty exciting, actually, the Lucas Slingshot Blaster, because who doesn't like a good Slingshot Blaster? So that should be pretty fun to check out, and I can't wait to crack these things open and show you guys. So let's go ahead and take them to the couch and see what we're working with. All right, you guys, so we're gonna go over a few things on the package real quick just to show you what you're getting, and a few questions I have, and then we'll crack these things open and get into the review. But first question I had when I received these is, that says 14 and up. And I don't know if that's just because it's a Stranger Things tie-in and the show is for, I think, more adult, obviously older kids, and that's why it's 14 and up, but I wouldn't think these blasters are made for 14 and up people specifically. So we'll find out if that's the case, but you know, interesting. I'm sure they can be used by younger people, but I'll let you guys know at the end of the review. Nevertheless, they are claiming, this one is claiming distances up to 80 feet, and it says it comes with 3 darts, and it's got a cool flip-up thing here. Like this, we got, obviously, rubber nails, not real nails or anything hard. But yeah, we'll check all that out when we crack this thing open, but that's pretty sweet. Steve's looking good on there. Again with the 14 and up, got the flip open thing on this one. This, you can actually kind of use the blaster, see what's happening there with the Demogorgon flare. Pretty interesting design. Looks pretty cool. It's a smaller blaster. It does say pump action dart blaster on both of these. Now I can kind of get it with the bat, but this is a pull back prime. That's not pump action to me, but whatever. And then we have Lucas's Slingshot. That looks pretty straightforward, and honestly, I can't remember of a really good dart blasting Slingshot Blaster. I mean, Nerf came out with one when I was a kid. That's way long ago, and it was absolutely terrible. So I'm assuming this is going to be much better. But this is saying 90-foot ranges, and what did this one say? I missed that. 70 foot. So this is supposed to be 70 foot, bats 80, and the Slingshot's 90. And actually, I think I'm most excited for the Slingshot. So we'll go ahead and crack these things open and see how they do. All right, so I wanted to point out with the Demogorgon Blaster, you do get some cool cutout Demogorgon, you know, targets, I guess. They have some stands you can set up, but it's way too windy to show those today. But they're very small, so you're gonna have to be pretty close to hit them, but not bad. It's cool that they include that. But we have the blasters freed, and we'll have to assemble this one real quick here. We'll go ahead and snap that on as the plane goes over. I think it's a snap-on. Oh, maybe it's twist. Let's see here. Oh, it'd go this way probably, because that goes in there. There you go. You just push it on, and it kind of swivels afterwards. I see. That's interesting. Okay. A little different than most slingshots that I'm used to. And then we'll have that there. I guess the string just kind of goes behind this, and you pull that back to fire it. Pretty cool. Well, this is kind of hard to use with, yeah, this I'm pretty sure is supposed to go like this. If I remember a slingshot correctly, that's how it's supposed to be. It's kind of uncomfortable, but I guess you don't have to put that on if you don't want to, and it kind of swivels, which is interesting. This guy actually comes with the Busby long range darts, and it comes with 6 of them. So you're gonna get higher FPS, probably longer ranges, but worse performance in terms of accuracy with these darts. The Demogorgon Blaster and the Babysitter Bat Blaster both come with 3 darts, and they have different color tips, red, yellow, and blue. So that's pretty interesting, neat new darts. I mean, new colors anyways. Same great waffle tip darts that they've always used. I highly recommend those. But yeah, this is just a pullback to prime, and then we'll fire like this. That has some good pop. Shoots the top one. Let's see if it rotates. Yep, rotates on the prime. And one more. So it actually has pretty good pop. Reminds me, this is just super cool, like super 80s, very, you know, Ghostbusters inspired, in my opinion. I mean, obviously this show is really cool because it's inspired by a lot of the great nostalgia from the 80s. So I think that's pretty cool looking blaster. Very small grip, you know, but I would assume this is made for kids, but it says 14 and up. So I'm very confused on that. If somebody knows why, let me know in the comments. But yeah, this would be great for somebody younger, or if you want it for a cosplay or something. I'm not real sure if this is great for a cosplay, but I think this guy is. So we'll take a look at this guy right here. This is pretty cool. So the Babysitter bat is a rubber. Not only are these rubber, the bat part is like rubber and soft-ish, but it's still gonna hurt if you hit somebody with this thing, trust me. It is definitely hard behind it. There's a hard tip on the front of it that is solid plastic, and then everything from here back is solid plastic. So that's pretty interesting. I guess you just pull that back and that locks in the catch, and then you will push forward to fire, I assume. Let's put a dart in and find out how this works. So we load a dart in the front there, and we'll see how it works. Do you push the trigger to fire, or do you push forward to fire? That's what I don't know. So you push forward. Okay, push forward. Then you fire. Ah, there we go. So you pull back, push forward, and then just fire with that. So I was thinking, how is this pump action? I don't understand. This primes it, this locks it in, and then you can fire like that. I don't understand the pump action. Anyways, the stuff on the box isn't always correct. That's why we do these reviews. But interesting design here with this bat. There's definitely a lot of Stranger Things printed on the blasters. So you got Stranger Things printed right here, although there's no paint on it. But that kind of keeps it looking more bat-esque, in my opinion, and good for cosplay. I think this is a pretty cool thing. It has a decent amount of weight to it, you know. Yeah, that hurts if you get hit with it. Don't hit somebody with it, but it definitely has a rubberiness to it, but it's solid behind there. So pretty cool thing. So I think my favorite out of the bunch actually is the Slingshot Blaster. I think this is a really cool design. I mean, it's pretty sweet how it swivels here, so you can kind of rotate around, and you know, you can come around a corner easier than have to come out with your body. You can just kind of point it around like this or like that, you know. Definitely has a nice plunger volume, it seems like. We'll see what kind of performance we're getting. It said 90 feet, so I'm just gonna shoot one off real quick to see what this is all about. That went really far, but not straight at all. Let me try, hopefully I don't lose one. Let me try one of these, let me try one of the waffle darts and see how it does with that. That was pretty impressive. That was pretty awesome. Can't wait to shoot this for you guys where you can see how far the darts go. But yeah, this is pretty cool. I mean, we got a Stranger Things logo back there. But yeah, just pull back to prime and fire. You just pull back and fire just like you would a slingshot. And why hasn't somebody made a cool slingshot blaster like this before? I mean, I think this is pretty awesome. I mean, the grip, this is kind of funky if you're not used to this, but I think once you get used to it, it's okay. But yeah, I think this could be used by really anybody. It's sized well enough for an adult, but could be used by a child also. So I think that's awesome. And metal here. The rest is plastic, but feels pretty solid. I mean, you can rotate this in a lot of different ways. So it can go this way. Well, you don't want it down, but that'd be good for storage. But yeah, it can be pointed up. I don't know why, though, because you can't prime it that way. So I don't really understand what the reasoning is for that exactly, but you can kind of rotate this different ways. This doesn't have a slot to lock into, which I think is weird. Oh, wait. Got it, you guys. I got it. I didn't see directions, but I didn't really look that hard for it. So this actually will go into the slot right there. There we go. There's a slot for it. See, we're learning together. All right, let's go ahead and take these and fire them over the chronograph, fire them on the range, because I know that's what you guys really want to see. All right, you guys, we're gonna go ahead and chronograph all 3 of these blasters. Got the chronograph set up, and we're gonna do range testing at the same time. Had to move the chronograph over here because the sun wasn't light enough on the normal area, so hopefully we have enough sunlight to get good readings here. And we should be able to do all this in one go. I'll do some range shots after this, so don't worry about that. But we'll just see what we get over the chronograph first. It is breezy also, so, you know, that's how that goes. 61. Duplicate 61. Interesting. These are the waffle darts that it came with. Well, these aren't the ones it came with, but they're waffle darts like the ones it came with. 63. So not bad for a bat blaster. I mean, I got a few higher than that when I was making sure the camera was set up right, but we'll see. Maybe the wind is affecting it a little bit. We are shooting right into a wind. Let's let it die down. I don't know if we're going to get any luck with the wind dying down. It's just going to be breezy. Duplicate 63. So, you know, I got a 71 earlier, so it's how it goes, but there's a 71. So yeah, you know, pretty standard, you know, ranges, or at least performance ranges. We're not bad, but pretty standard there too. But we'll check that out in a second. But yeah, this is a cool little blaster. I mean, for a bat, that's pretty sweet. All right, we'll do the Demogorgon Tracker now. Tracker Blaster. I think it said Demogorgon Blaster on the box, but it actually says Demogorgon Tracker on the blaster. So there we go. Be sweet if they'd made this stuff light up, but these are pretty inexpensive toys, but still pretty cool. Go ahead and see what we get here. 59. 74. 62. Very inconsistent. I'm not sure if that has to do with the sunlight on my chronograph. I'm not sure I'm getting completely accurate readings. The sun is just low in the sky these days in the wintertime here in Indiana, so that's just how it goes. Might have to 74, 59, 60. We'll do, well, we'll do one more because that's all I got. Oops, got to prime it first. There we go. 63. Similar performance out of that guy. I'm not sure that readings are right. It seems pretty standard around that 70 FPS to me, firing. So, yeah, pretty good. We'll shoot the slingshot now. All right, we're going to shoot the darts that this came with, which are a lighter dart. So you're going to get, you know, higher FPS and longer ranges that way, but the accuracy won't be as good. But yeah, I'll shoot some waffle darts after this too, but this is what it came with, so I figured I'd just start with that. It kind of gets in the way of the fingers a little bit, but not too bad. Here we go. It's gonna be hard to shoot. I might have to go high because it's hard. I'm trying to shoot low. This is gonna be interesting. I might have to do it without the swivel deal. Take 2. Let me see if I can do that again. This will probably be better this way. 74. Accuracy with this is going to be difficult. 67. 73. 'Those are going pretty far though. 77. I mean, obviously they seem to, when I let go, it kind of throws the blaster upwards, so you're not getting level shots like I was with the other blasters, but I didn't even see where that went. 66. But yeah, this is pretty impressive. I think the range will tell you more than the chronograph numbers with these blasters. So, you know what? I'm going to go ahead and pick those up, we'll shoot a few more just for range purposes with the little arc and see how they do. All right, let's do this one more time with a few shots just for range purposes. It's pretty standard ranges, really, out of at least this one and the Demogorgon Blaster. But the Slingshot actually does shoot pretty far. But I'm going to try this with an arc just to see what kind of range we can get. Hey, not bad, you know. That's probably 60 feet at least. So it does have, I mean, it shoots decent. I mean, it's not amazing, but it's pretty good for what this is, to be honest. I'll shoot one a little lower. But yeah, I mean, those are pretty straight shots for a bat blaster. I'm actually impressed. I mean, we've come a long way with tie-in blasters, you know, with performance anyways. I mean, nothing amazing, but this is a pretty awesome blaster. I love the rubberized nails coming out. I mean, this would be great for cosplay. Been cool if it was a little bit bigger, but other than that, I think it's a pretty sweet little toy. May not be great for younger kids if you're worried about them actually striking somebody with it, because I would not recommend striking somebody with this. It would not be okay with a, you know, some sort of melee battle, in my opinion. It's just the core is too hard. But other than that, I think it's a pretty sweet blaster. All right. This thing just looks awesome in my opinion. I mean, it's definitely fun. Would be great, I think, for kids. The Demogorgon Tracker, pretty cool. I'm not sure it'd be great for cosplay or anything. I mean, it doesn't really look like, you know, what anything from the movie, or from the show. But yeah, we'll go ahead and fire one off here. But I want to show you guys this. This is kind of what you get there with that. And these are also kind of rubberized. I should have said that earlier, but they're kind of like a hard rubber. So that's kind of interesting. But this is getting decent performance. Nothing amazing, but pretty good. Better probably than actually most Nerf stuff, to be honest, in my opinion. Probably 50-foot ranges or so. So yeah, pretty cool blaster. All right, I'm gonna try these with a few waffle darts just to see how the accuracy is. The range is really good for a blaster like this, in my opinion. Accuracy, tough to aim with. I think the swivel, honestly, the swivel to me makes it harder to aim well. I mean, it's good for some things, like pointing around corners and stuff like I was saying, but in terms of just trying to aim at something and fire, I feel like it's more difficult. Let me try it on my right hand. I was trying to shoot with my left. I think that was better view for you guys, but let me try it like this. I might be able to stabilize it better. Yeah, a little bit better with my right hand and then firing with my left. But still really, I mean, if you were into a slingshot, like, this is great. I mean, obviously real slingshots are dangerous. Not really recommended. You know, we played with those back in my day, but even my mom didn't want me to have a real slingshot. But this is cool, and is very similar to a real slingshot, like the way it functions. Everything looks exactly the same, except there's just a plunger tube and a place to put a dart. I don't know why Nerf didn't do this a long time ago, just as a normal, you know, slingshot blaster. But there's a little bit of a flex with this plunger tube left and right, so that kind of makes it hard to line up, and I feel like that could hurt performance a little bit. But all in all, I think this is a pretty sweet little blaster. But yeah, we're getting good 60-foot ranges for sure with that. If you can arc it, you can get way more. If you're using the included darts, you get way more range, because those things are light but not accurate. So if you want to just shoot long, they're great darts. If you want to hit something, don't use them. But the Adventure Force waffle darts are a great dart, and I highly recommend those. And they're very affordable, in my opinion, so way better than the Hasbro Nerf darts. But those work in these too. You can use pretty much any long dart will work in this that you can buy off the shelf, so, and goes for all the blasters. So these are really cool. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. I mean, there isn't a whole lot to talk about. That's why I put all three into one. But I just wanted to show those off. I think Stranger Things is a great show, probably the best thing Netflix has done, in my opinion. And I can't wait for the next season. So yeah, what is that, season 5 now? Crazy. So it's been going on for a while. But yeah, let's look forward to that, and let me know what your thoughts are on these blasters. Which ones was your favorite? Which one do you think you might pick up, or will you pick up any of them? I mean, they're definitely, I feel like, more for kids, or if you want the bat, maybe for cosplay. But 14 and up seems like a strange thing. I don't know why it says 14 and up, and I definitely think it's okay for kids that are 8 and up to use these blasters, especially with supervision, you know. Always wear eye pro, obviously, like that, but I think could be cool if your kid's into Stranger Things. I think this could be an awesome toy for Christmas, any of the three. So, good job. Can't wait for, maybe we'll get some more. I'm hoping you guys, we get some more of these, because I would love to see a guitar blaster. That would be awesome. And I don't know why we didn't get Nancy's shotgun, but maybe that's too on the nose as an actual firearm. I don't know, but that would have been cool too. I think for cosplay purposes, a Nancy shotgun would have been cool, but I think a guitar, an Eddie Munson guitar blaster. Let's go, guys. Come on, Darzone. Give me a guitar blaster. That'd be freaking awesome. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed it, please hit that like button. Leave me a comment. Let me know what you think. Subscribe. You guys know the deal. Peace out.